Alrighty, welcome to the semifinals. This is gonna be NSN versus L7. I am joined here today with the famous Sir Tubbins and Desert Storm. I forgot your gamer tags for a second. My apologies. How are you guys doing today?
Doing well there, Dingy. It's glad to have Tubbins here as well.
Yeah, doing all right. Interested to see this. I think this is going to be good.
Looks like we got about
I think this
100
match is gonna be a
seconds
lot
left
closer
on
than
the
people
timer.
think.
I know you said
Yeah,
famous,
this is,
but it might be infamous
what?
after last week's
Yep.
fall
Yeah,
apart
we
there
suck,
at
so
the
now we
end.
commentate. We've
Yeah,
going to
you've been
commentators.
reduced to just
I get the
commentating.
same prizes, by the way. Actually, doing this sometimes better.
Well, consider yourself lucky because I don't get any prizes for doing this.
That's too bad.
So we've got L7
That is
versus
too bad.
NSN here, entering the final four for GTL. Winner here will go on to play, obviously, the winner on the other side of the bracket. So very important match between NSN and L7 down the stretch for GTL to determine who will play in the championship.
Yeah, NSN when they pick their server, they're obviously European. I'm pretty sure most of these guys are French, if not all of them. Sorry if I offended people or if anybody's on the team is not French. And this is L7's map pick, and judging by the lineups, I'm not. I think L7's definitely got the advantage. They should be able to
Double
control the map right away.
double
L7
4005
always
here.
picks this. Yeah, they picked it against me last week, and we were actually able to beat them on Cliff. Believe it or not, but they kind of play the similar way that we do, and they like to run two 4005s on this. You know, they like to roll the RNG. You know, but I think
Yeah, with the
against
one
two machines. Two machines light tank E4 could work. But I think this is going to be close. I think these teams are evenly matched. I think it's honestly just going to come down to who makes the quicker rotations on this. I would say player skill wise. I would say calling wise. I would be pretty much. I would say even. I think we practice against only scrims, obviously not matches. But we played against NSN a few times, and we played against L7 a few times. We only managed to lose when it matters, but they were, if I had to say, they were pretty evenly, at least facing them. So we'll see how this goes, and obviously the winner goes to the finals. We'll see if the big everybody always complains about playing on the different server. So we'll see if this server was the right move here. It's a big thing, man. A lot of people, they don't. EU people don't want to come to NA, and NA people don't want to go to EU.
NSN
Probably
South,
worth the map
L7 North. Obviously from L7, we're probably going to see that 1-2 straight line. 1-1-3 is heavy tanks right down that alley with the 4005s covering. So we'll see how NSN sort of counters that with the Stritzbongs, machines, and faster lineup.
Well, the weird thing, I don't know where they're going to put the strip on the sun to reset that cap. I guess they'll have to go the opposite.
J5
back
maybe?
here, I've never actually seen the team thing. Now, the one thing I will say about NSN, they do a few things that I wouldn't necessarily say like meta. In a way, they kind of always have like one or two tanks that you wouldn't normally see on the side of a map, and they make it work. I'll give them that. They actually do make it work, but L7 should be able to get cap pressure right away. Big Slice is kind of in a dangerous spot, so he's going to have to get out of there. He does. Good job, Big Slice.
Abe going to the top of the lighthouse here in the Panzerwagen.
Nobody's
NSN
taking a big
on
slice
going
out of
around.
him.
Yeah, even hits the handbrake and then he humps the hill. And he is gonna hump that hill right there. Machine's gonna have to come
L7.
around now. Yeah, they're gonna
Split
all
their
L7
forces, get guys
has
on
to
cap.
do is not try to shoot these guys until they can, not take trades against Super Conquerors, and they can actually, if they wanted to. What L7 honestly should do is take this 113, take the I-7 and just push into this machine. Let that light tank get a few shots in and just kill these machines. Like there's no
John
point in
Archer
trading
here's
a clip.
Gonna poke, but the light tank's right in front of him. We're gonna see if John Archer can get the shot there. Abe's obviously gonna start. Nope, Abe's gonna start running away. It looks like Archer looking back to get a shot on. Bang! 1,500 damage off Remy.
I would say we would call that guy in the 4005, but you probably get kicked off the Twitch.
Spud here trying to give him cover, misses on Abe.
Oh,
John
we
Man's
got
on
a fire.
fire.
That's too bad.
Did his job at least. He might go down here, but
John Man's
did his
gonna
job.
reload before that guy can kill him.
Another
Now
fire.
finally they push the machines. They're gonna counter push. The only thing that's kind of bad about what L7's kind of doing, they have the advantage, is that you can see the Sturv in the back. He can put damage into these tanks when they come up and overpoke that hill. But
Yeah, Kalinka just
ATS
put a
is
shot
gonna
in
come around and
Tef,
help him.
the 113. Turp just
And
holding
this
on
E4
here.
Yeah, AT's got to be careful. This E4, they needed to, in my opinion, just get off the base earlier, and they could have easily
Aztec.
overmatched this and pushed this match out.
Any and Polly
know what
pushing
he-
on Aztec. Aztec's one shot. The E4 and the 4005 still Spud and Ghost just trying to duel it out here on the underneath one line. And Aztec's gonna go down here. Looks like NSN is slowly pulling this back with a combination of that Strib and light tank. Archer obviously one shot. Tef goes down. Abe's gonna have to kill Archer here. Just stacking up on that corner. Nothing really happening right here. No rotations. Just holding.
Nah, but this E4 is eventually going to move and get shots. I mean,
The Strib's
NSN
coming in
doesn't
now to
have
use his
do
health.
anything. The only person who can really bring this back is Archer. If he can really knock out this light tank, and he
Bang!
does.
There it goes. Johnny Man Archer gets the
And he
shot on
does.
him.
And he told me I was on hotel internet, and I'm calling lies. I'm calling lies on that guy
That's
right
two
now.
really good shots by Archer here. Big Dick Johnny.
The other thing that people, you still got that E4. The only thing I don't like L7 did, they kind of tried to put in a couple shots on that E4 from the heavy tanks. They just didn't take the overmatch right away. But with that being said, which I think people, I don't know, I can't see digging.
Archer's gonna get the shot
You
here.
guys gotta
Archer's gonna
remember,
make.
they still have a 4005 on the bottom. Man, you talk, man. You're ready to go. You having coffee today, Desert, or what's going on?
Another shot by John Man Archer. This time on the
that's
Stritz bomb.
good.
Terrible peek by Kalinka. Absolutely terrible. That could be it for NSN here. Big Slice goes down, but still
That's a
health
big
relatively
loss for them.
similar.
It's going to be up to this 4005 on the bottom. Sparks. Yeah, he's going to have to get a shot in and take a tank out before they kill this 5A.
Atheist trying
is
to keep
still
Mate
close.
alive.
This is
Just
still
body
close.
shielding.
This is not over. This is not over. Don't think this.
Ooh,
Oh, that's a big miss.
and he bounces
That's
a
a
shot
big
on Mate.
miss.
Yeah.
That's a big miss. Somebody's yelling at that guy.
Turp
Oh,
bounces
big
again.
tank.
Two bounces. Finally kills him, but it's going to be too late. It sounds like Spud
They're
full health
letting this
coming up behind.
Conrog and reload though. Yeah, we'll see. Johnny Archer's
think
coming in the back. He's coming. I can see him on the map.
Big Dick Johnny gonna kill Polly, or maybe he's gonna go for the Conqueror here.
Oh, no, he's
good
gonna go. He's
snap
out of the
by Polly.
game. He is out of the game. It's not really gonna matter because then they're just gonna wait for this 4005 to reload, and he's got too much health. The Super Conqueror won't get him out in time. It doesn't really. It's not really gonna
Another
matter.
bounce. Atheist will get one. And
I
then
think
Spud,
L7
nope.
made
Spud's
this
got
a
him
lot
here.
harder than it necessarily needed to be. I think they could have pushed that overmatch right away in the beginning of the match, but 4005, as you roll the dice, and if you keep coming up, lucky number 7. That's it. I don't know what
I
the
think
number
you're
is for the dice
I think
game
you're gonna see at
anymore, I
least
forgot.
8. Look at that. Yeah, look at the damage profiles from their 4005s. 3.8, 3.4. Brutal.
Well, you also got to look at they killed 6 tanks. And you don't really necessarily want to see that from your TDs in the back. But I think good match for L7, but I think they could have pushed those machines earlier. Made the light tank get back on the base. Even though that Sturv didn't do a lot of damage, they fed him that damage they didn't have to. And I think what really hurt them is that NSN just didn't. The light tank did good. He played good. I think when it came down, they got one Super Conqueror that just did not make his shots. And if he makes those shots, those tanks die a lot quicker. And that is probably a whole different game. Kronwagen did well for a Kronwagen. That E4 was only able to make one connect. And I think kind of mistakes by both sides, but I think L7 could have made that easier. And I think if NSN maybe was able to pin their shots and capitalize on L7 not taking the overmatch right away, would have been a different game. But it's only one. They still L7's got to win 4 more. So we'll see. As you people who watched last week, you can be up, about to close it out, be up 4 wins and still lose. I was there, so it can happen. So we might have a long one here. So far for the whole, being on the EU server, didn't look that bad for them. So I'm gonna call lies. Call lies on that one.
They certainly made the shots count with the 4005. We'll see if there's any changes here to the lineups.
You can't just let them shoot and reload and shoot and reload. It's just like, did I leave the room?
I think you might have been kicked. I don't think so. I think Willis might actually kicked you and you switching teams because you were removed right as the teams were switched. So I think that's.
I don't even know what happened. It might have been me. Now the room's open.
Wargaming must have gotten involved. Any negative feedback and get.
Nah, it's the other British clan that kicks me actually. Good match. It was entertaining.
Yeah, it was. NSN obviously played pretty well there position-wise. It's just L7.
Yeah, that's
tanks left alive.
You don't see a serve on that side. I think I was kind of like, man, once L7 didn't push that, I saw the serve starting to do damage. And I kind of saw L7's heavy tanks kind of shooting the E4. And I'm gonna be honest with you, I don't think there's any reason to even shoot that guy. Like, he's not gonna be able to shoot you back from down there. Like, yeah, it's damage, but like the guy next to you's getting shot around the corner, and like I didn't really get it. I was like, they're probably gonna lose this, and then all of a sudden you got a 4005 that's one shot that just starts clapping out tanks.
Yeah, certainly. That light tank obviously had the 4005 to one shot. If the light tank's able to make that shot, he can sit there and farm off the other 4005 using view range and sort of anchor.
He kind of he allowed himself to be. He could have went somewhere, poked at a different angle, been unspotted, got spotted, got
go to the top of the hill, go to the top of the lighthouse.
Do something, do something. And he had a good game. Did 3,000 damage. It's unfortunate that the one mistake that he made was the one mistake that just. It was it, He honestly could have probably stayed down there when John was on reload and probably got him after the fire if he shot. I don't know if that tank gets hep, but if he pins the hep shot, he does.
It does. It does get hep.
We'll see.
I think another through the nail in the coffin there was that Striv making that terrible poke. Absolutely terrible poke, one shot.
Yeah, misplays on both sides. But then again, it's easier up here, like when you're playing on Cliff, that's like if you watch that match, there's like really 3 fights going on. You got the light tank, you got the guys on the bottom who probably really ain't even on camera. Then you got the heavy tanks fighting the other heavy tanks. You got the bat chat running around reloading. So you got a lot going on with comms. That it was interesting. You don't see a lot of teams play like NSN did. I think that kind of threw L7 off for a loop, but they weren't able to capitalize. But I really think that NSN has got to get their heavy tanks. They're gonna pick the server and give L7 map pick. They got to pin those shots. Like if that machine and that Super Conqueror pins those shots, those 4005 don't have any heavy tanks left to hide behind. Like they're going to be, one's going to be on the bottom, the other guy's going to be on one shot and got to climb a hill, and they're dead. You can only shoot once. Like even if they both shoot and kill somebody, they're still going to die. I think that really hurt them. That really hurt them.
I'm hoping at least we'll see more of a direct confrontation here on that one too. Maybe NSN here with their lineup will choose to do that.
I don't see that happening with 2 Super Conquerors and 2 machines. I don't see them taking the machines in there. Everybody thought it was a good idea for like week 1, 2, and 3, and then they figured out that those machines just get absolutely annihilated. But then again, who knows? You're going to send the machine sideways. If that 4005 gets loaded and that machine gets a bad spot, he's gone before the match even starts.
Very true, yeah. No Striv here, so they've lost that sort of defensive placement.
Yeah,
and interesting too.
He's still getting his tank repaired.
Considering that Striv could be useful at that B1, obviously they're going to have North now, so I think that'd be interesting to see it at B1 and that climb. They could utilize it.
It's a good match, what we expected.
Yeah,
see
it
what
is.
happens here. I think out of the next matches that are going to happen, this is got the most potential to be the closest, in my personal opinion. But then again, who knows? You know, who knows anymore with this? We got second seeds getting knocked out, first seeds getting knocked out. These people winning. This guy never even heard of him. He's like, we don't even know if he's supposed to be playing.
You don't know if your caller's going to stop calling in the middle of the
That
your
happens.
tournament,
That happens.
or
Yeah,
or
we
a
do,
teammate will
they just
block
give
half
up.
half their team that they're playing on, so they can't hear focus fire. You never know what's going to happen in
You never
GTL.
know. It's wild out there. When a tournament goes on this long, it gets wild. We got people losing TV remotes out there. You know, they can't even play. We got people on laptops. We got people moving.
I think the only thing wild
Never
is we
know.
see Antonio Brown signed with one of the Tanks teams. I think that's the only negative topic, to be honest.
They won't
Here we
show
are,
up for
NSN.
anything.
Well, Panda doesn't show up to practice, so I guess that works. L7 on South here.
It seems to be whichever team practices the most ends up losing. Yes.
I think they just get burned out. All right, L7 going to take that 1-2 confrontation. NSN, look, they're doing the same thing with the machines going around, going to eventually try to get to the top. This strong
These
push
guys-
from the IS7 Super Conquerors.
These guys are going to be sideways, and this is going to hurt.
John Man Archer, a good
This is-
shot into the
Oh, IS7 got trashed. Yeah. They need to go. When these 4005s are reloading, this is their time to do the damage. They're still outnumbered down here by a tank. Where are the machines? Oh, the machines are coming in.
So,
These machines have got to delete a tank. Now the problem with the machine is one, does not have the best gun. Two, it does not have the most potential damage. And they gotta kill tanks here.
machines, yeah. Two on
Shoot in the
bottom here
back chat.
against legally.
I don't know if that's the play or not the play, but as you can see, the
Machines both on
came in there.
reload.
I don't think they even killed anybody. Still close.
Maiden Fawn.
Still close. The only
E4 coming in the side. Can the 4005 one tap? Archer's gonna reload here. Is he gonna one tap the E4? Maybe Spud. We're gonna see that again. So far it's 5v6 here. Health in favor of L7 as tanks. Remy goes down. Max has got one more, I think, shot left. He's gonna bounce and hit the gun of Maid. Yeah. Clever Fawn and Maid here looks like they're going to clean up Max and Kalinka. It's going to come down to the two TDs, Ghost and Abe on the underneath, but it's going to be too late for NSN here. Big slice, and the gang just need to hold off and just farm out these C4s for another win 2-0 for L7.
Yeah, I was surprised that the machine tried to actually shoot Big Slice, because you're not going to kill him there. And unless the other machine helps you kill him, it's kind of like he's still going to be a bad chat in the game, you know?
Yeah, I think you have to go for the single fire tanks there, because that's what you fear most when you're just sitting there helpless in the machine. You have to at least get one of those single fires
I think
out.
what really hurt him is you kind of see, like, they go into that bowl, they're down a tank. You got two tanks coming down. That's good and all, but 4005 is going to end up making you be down a tank and a half. So you really kind of saw the one weakness of the machine being an autoloader. It does not have crazy clip potential. It's a good tank, don't get me wrong. It is. Super Conqueror not getting enough pins again. But you can see, like, they did good damage, but at the end of the day, they pin their shots. But if those are 50 Bs, you're probably thinking that they probably are able to kill maybe another tank and maybe able to bring that back. Maybe they don't bounce as many shots. I don't know if they really bounce. Nah, not really one shot apiece. But
Atheist blocked almost 2,000 damage there from those machines.
no, it wasn't the machines. It was a Super Conqueror not pinning the shots again. Probably you need 4 shot maybe. But NSN did good. Most of the guys pinned all the shots and did it, but I just think the machines not having that big burst and then being outnumbered the balls would hurt them. If they had maybe, you know, even another bat chat or something coming up, they drop a tank on the bottom. It is. But with that being said, that's L7's map pick. They get both of them. NSN can get a map pick. They can easily bring this back. That was close. Like both those matches were close. I just think it was one or two little tiny things that really cost NSN.
L7 going 2-0 on their map pick. NSN obviously picked server, so we're gonna see NSN's map here and see if they can
We're gonna
bring
see
it
what they
back
got.
potentially.
I think their strength, if they're able to play maybe an opener map, not as
Proc or
crazy, and they can kind of play their
Malinowska.
style. Nah, we'll see. I mean, they're gonna play style. Maybe they take them on a city map and try to out trade them. Like I said, I don't think they have really done bad. I just think been little tiny things like, I think them not having the burst and the other team having the 4,005 is that they're just losing tanks faster than they can take out tanks. You know, and it's starting a little bit of like NSN's down 2 tanks and they get one, then they're down another one. Like they're losing all their DPM way too quickly.
Yeah, makes sense.
Yeah, like if those machines popped the Ridge and are able, to kill 2 tanks, that's a whole different game. You know?
We'll see what map
I
they
think
choose here.
if they dropped a E4, if they just would have taken one E4 and taken a bash out of top, they could have negated Big Slice, got more damage in, or even 50Bs would have did more damage in my opinion. But it's over with now. We'll move on with our lives.
Any comments
L7
there,
looking
Dingy?
good.
Nope. Sorry. I was working on something.
Airfield. That's interesting.
Oh, here we go. Here we go.
I did get a nice close-up of that over poke from the 103B though. That was a nice little explosion.
Absolutely brutal.
Mm-hmm.
We've got Snake in our clan. He's got like 10,000 games in the Streets Fall 103B. They might need to pick him up after that.
Yeah, Big Snake.
It's the only tank he plays in the Streets Fall.
Fell in love with it when he was about 6. But went and played ever since.
I think he's even got the Lego model of it.
He's got everything.
Body pillow is what we're waiting for.
We ain't
next one.
joking. We ain't joking either. I don't know why you picked that tank out of all the tanks, but you know, God bless him, I guess.
Just waiting for the timer to start. We're figuring
they're
out
just
spawn
picking sides
positions
stuff,
and all
probably.
that.
I'm sure NSN is okay. They're probably talking to the guys, trying to figure out, make sure everybody knows on the page. This is you really want to get these 2 back. L7's gonna get a map pick after this. Obviously, it's gonna be their turn to pick, and you can split this, but you cannot lose both games on this map if it's your map. I'm just hoping that we don't see Artie. So I'm hoping. But this can be, I think, the right side of the map, east, however you want to call it, is easier to win than the other side. You can get that free damage, you can delay the heavy tanks to get there. You can get set up a lot quicker from the east side of the map than you can from the west side of the map.
Especially when you get that farm on those heavy tanks crossing the EF, it's much easier to get that line
Well,
of
either
sight
they're going
there.
to take farm or they're going to be slowed, get into where they want to go. Like I said, like you can be set up. We will see. E4 Super Conqueror, those are not fast tanks either. I haven't seen this played. I think all the streams we've done together. We haven't even seen Airfield. Nobody even picks this. Probably a good pick.
It was-
Probably something else they haven't had in practice.
It was popular last season. This season, it hasn't been so much. Yeah.
Yeah, because everybody played it last year. That's how bad it was.
And yet, no. For the times I have seen it, no one's really playing the same strats as last season either. It's all different.
Oh, you got I think that also comes with different tanks. You got the machine now that's somewhat meta, you got super conquerors that are somewhat meta, you know, and you're adding an extremely fast tank and an extremely slow tank. You know, it changes things. You know, last season was all IS7, E4s, you know, bat chats. Obviously, people still were even playing 140s, 8v8. You know, so the machine and the super conqueror have kind of thrown in for a different kind of play.
I'd like to see the M60 played, but we also have the 907 coming out later in September. We'll see how the 907.
Ooh, that's been confirmed?
Yeah, it's been confirmed. It's in the latest video by Wargaming.
Either.
The 907 is going to be interesting if it's able to supplant or the 140 for its role in comp.
That's the one I've been waiting on.
What, the role that it doesn't have?
The 907 is the Clan Wars medium. It's pretty.
I understand that, but how is it going to replace a tank that doesn't even play? Who's playing a 140 here?
Typically no, but I think what you'd see more people bring it as like they'd build strats around it and have it sort of as a farm position because of its DPM and armor.
I got a feel when it comes out, it's going to be like the Nerf bat, like everything else, and it's not going to be that great. Truthfully, I'm not saying that premium tanks should. I honestly, I'm a big against. I don't think premium tanks should be better than tank street tanks. I think premium tanks should be a little bit worse. They get their perks, they get their crew, they get their money, whatever you want to give them, and that's that's what you sacrifice for having a little bit worse of a tank. You know.
But the 10s don't have those perks.
What?
The 10s don't have those silver and crew XP gains.
Yeah, I think they only have crew XP as a perk. But I still don't think that you should be able to buy a better tank.
Mark. Excuse me.
Yeah, I guess. Yeah. Okay, well, yeah. I'm not gonna say yeah. But I just don't, I just think that there should like I used to think the IS-6 was like the perfect balance back in the day. You know, it wasn't as good as the IS-3, but you got the extra silver. It was good enough where if you were a good player, you can make it work, and you got all the bonuses. Like that's the kind of like thing that I think is relevant, not just being able to go out and buy a Merc tank or something that's better and then just run at people. You know, I just, in my opinion, it's stupid. Now, with that being said, truthfully, you never know what Wargaming is going to do. Maybe the player base dips down, they want everybody to come back, and they just put some OP, thing out there for people to buy. Who knows? Who knows?
NSN right side, L7 left. Looks like Max for NSN's going to the farm position. The Klinka likely going to join him.
Yeah, he spawned way out towards the middle.
Big Slice looks like he's going to challenge along with Spud. And,
yeah, the problem with the
duo of machines.
What Big Slice is, he's got if these machines get a little bit aggressive, Big Slice ain't leaving. Like Big Slice is there now. You know what I mean? He's got to be there.
The Kronwagen and Chieftain obviously going to back Klinka up here in a couple seconds, but L7's trying to get some early fire in as they're 3-2.
Trying to trade a little bit. Okay. He dips out. It's a little bit of a win for
4v4 here.
A little bit of win, nothing crazy. Yeah, we got 4v4, and we got nobody. This is kind of surprising. Big Slice is going to try to leave now. If they spot him, they can farm him in this window. When he's leaving, then they're going to let him leave.
Big's going to get out. Yep, Big's going to get out scot-free here. Spud, Az, and Emil just sitting here trying to hold against Max, Polly.
Surprised they didn't put anybody to shoot that top. Like, L7 doesn't have anybody in what I would consider the farming positions in this map, you know?
Good shots there on
Max. They don't have anybody at E5. They don't have anybody down here. What's this? Wow, this is a big map. They don't have anybody down here at kind of F3 around that rock.
NSN is in quite a spread position here. They've got a bat chat way back at the BO, 2 super conks on the incline plane, and an E4 backing them up along with their 4 tanks on the
this is
5-6 hill
standoff. I mean, these super conquerors can be overmatched, but then you'll have that bat chat to farm if you can make shots. The E4 is coming over. Pretty much a stalemate. You know, you got 1 extra tank on this side, 1 extra tank on this side for each team. But finally, somebody's gone to that position that I kind of said you can farm from up there, just like in pubs.
Atheist, yeah. Atheist is up there getting shots in the middle.
5A might not be the best for it, but I just think this is, we're gonna have a stalemate here for a little bit. I don't see either side being able to push. Maybe they can take out these, if they really get, if like L7 really gets a little bit cheeky, they can let this bad chat maybe waste his clip and then go after these super conquerors really hardcore with their bad chat and eat a shot from the E4 and get them out.
I'm surprised NSN hasn't made like a water play
I'm
in order
surprised
to get
that
the 4v3.
this IS7 is hitting a super conquer hold down and winning a trade, but I don't know
Clever
if that's
Fawn
play,
versus
I can't
Remy.
say. Yeah, it's not good. Not what you want to see. It's like me playing a super conqueror on my lower plate hanging out, not knowing. And one of the machines from NSN
Maxi, yeah.
really gonna farm.
just
Yeah,
got
you're gonna
butchered.
pin that side every time. I mean, he's got shot twice there already. Like, he's got to know what's coming. Like, they need to back out and work the outside where they can't be rendered, or they need to get out of there.
Big Slice is back. It looks like he rotated back, so they're
Big Slice is back, baby.
Here we go. Batchat and Aztec. Are they going to make this aggro play to get
Big
any,
Slice
maybe
smells
max
blood.
out?
Big Slice smells blood.
Here we go. Aztec, Spud, Big Slice, like moving down that bunker lane.
I think both teams are still scared to kind of commit. Still, I don't think we're gonna see anything until the tank dies. If this machine goes down from NSN, then I think you see it maybe go.
It's a 5v4 on this hill here.
Oh, here they come. Big Slice is going. He's going.
Big Slice is in. He's gonna get hit here. Oh. He's getting blocked by his teammate. Or is Aztec? No, he's covering his lower plate. Actually, I think the big.
Kronwagen can't shoot because the guy died in front of him. Wow, that is too bad.
These teammates are just stuck here.
And this other guy thinks it's a good idea to go there too, and he makes it work. See, the thing is, you got two shots. Like, that machine needs to make sure it okay, Kronwagen's doing good here. He's going to get these guys out. Machine's going to ram his dead body. Just let Big Slice know I would have got you anyway there, Big Slice. But,
Emil getting farmed up top. The Super Conquerors, I guess, trying to get farmed, or
yeah, that Super Conqueror took a lot of damage right before that fight started, and that was really, I don't know if that was necessary or not, but he did eat a clip to allow it to go.
The body of Big Slice blocking the shot by Spud.
Now,
Clever Fawn getting hit a couple
Kronwagen
times here.
and the machine can work their clip together and get this 5A out. They can win this 2v2.
Abe's gonna go on a meal here. Looks like Abe's gonna take the open match and go get a meal
here. Oh,
here.
Abe's going.
Gets shot once, bounces, hits the track the first
shot. Good shot by the E4 in the back. That's downtown. That is downtown, across the map.
Abe missing a second one. He's got to make these count here. All he needs is one more, and Emil's gone. He gets him. He gets him.
Abe's gonna go on reload. You see, like, Spark just killed their machine on one, like, killed their Kronwagen on 1v1. Why isn't their machine helping him? Like, why wouldn't you just go in two on one?
Bad trade by Clever Fawn there.
Letting this guy kill your teammate, and now you can't even fight him because he's got more.
Kalinka and Abe. Abe's gonna reload
play.
here and get Spud. Spud and Kalinka, I think, are gonna make the 2v1 on him. I think it's gonna come down to Big Dick Johnny here. John Man Archer getting ready to reload. If he can get a big one shot into one of these super conks, he will open up a huge gap.
I can't believe they're playing this again on this map.
And it 700, but it's eaten by his gun.
This machine is on a rampage. Oh, they got him.
Spud goes down to Kalinka.
Honestly, that's not a bad play by Spud. He knows he's eventually gonna die. If he can get that bad chat, that's not a bad play. It's not a bad play. I wouldn't even fault him for that, even though he ruined my
19% health to 16% health. 16% health. L7 has to make an overcommit here. Atheist going on the backside of Terps. You have to use his health in here. He's gonna one shot. Yep.
Now, here's where the 4005 is going to struggle, because no matter what he does, he's dead.
That E4 has to keep Remy in this game. He's just not in a position to fire. Legally, we'll take one, but that's not going to matter.
I don't think it's.
Ghost is still just rotating.
I mean, I think this Batchat and the machine need to go in together. So even if they get one, Even if they're looking the other way and they get one. I'm being really lazy with the camera, so I'm not really looking where they're looking. That the
Atheist
other guy can
900,
clean
Clever
them up.
Fawn 737.
This machine just does not stay with his teammates, really. I don't really know why. Okay, Bad Chat's gonna get behind him. They really honestly should just wait for the E4. E4 spotted, so somebody's gonna turn the gun. That's a big miss. He shouldn't go around.
And the Bad Chat goes
and
in.
He did. Oh, and he did. Oh, and he did.
Kalinka's got to know they're gonna
and now
press
this
him.
machine.
Bouncing the
This
first
machine's
one.
got a pin a shot, man.
Hits the second
Oh,
one.
big
Clever
miss,
Fawn
big
misses.
miss. Oh,
Bounces the third. Atheist
we
takes
got
him down.
1v1.
922 health to 1,526.
Like, NSN should not even be in this scenario. They played, that's 2 misplays on not using your teammates' health.
Atheist
teammates'
misses the first
CPM.
shot.
Getting
Ghost
two
has got to
two
just
overzealous
press his
start
tank.
fights when you
Man-on-man
don't
coverage
need to.
here.
Yeah, the problem is the 5A does not bounce.
901.
Yeah.
All he
Now,
needs is a good
hopefully,
HE round and
E4
another
can load up
miss.
HE. E4 can load up HE and shoot the ground now and kill this guy.
Atheist
This
has
is
to
why
be
you
able
play
to
the
fire
E4,
shot.
by the way.
And he shoots it HE to his gun and absorbs it.
What the? Oh, it's
Finally
kinda
a pin
like
by
the,
Atheist.
tank gods just don't want NSN to get this. That's too
Hopefully he
bad.
can shoot his gun this time. 2 seconds from reload.
Yeah.
There we go. NSN takes the first
Ooh,
game on
boy,
their
that was
map.
close. Now, with that being said, I think NSN had the easier side, and that match was pretty close. So this will be a big match. But I think NSN, like, it's kind of an even match. Maybe they're losing by a little bit, and then they kind of get the advantage. You know, they're able to get big slice. They punish the belt. First of all, Bad Chat should never lead the charge. Okay, just throwing that out there. Don't let the Bad Chat. It's not going to bounce any shots. It's super important to have the end of the game. He shouldn't, like, Big Slice shouldn't be going in first. Okay? So, like, have the advantage, and they just start, hey, we're not going to play you 2v1. We're not going to try to let him die. Like, you're trying. It's almost like you're making a lot harder to win, you know? It's not good.
Overall, pretty sloppy game by both sides. Spud, machine for L7, and the Kalinka, the machine for NSN, firing over 20 shots, but only roughly 50% pen ratios there in those machines.
Yeah,
That's
but
what you're seeing
you're shooting
constantly
on
in
that hill.
GTL.
You're not completely poking. Like, you're only shooting 20 shots because you're just shooting what you can. Like, on a map like that, like where you're gonna be on that hill and you're gonna be hold down, and you know you don't have to fight, and you can back down and reload. I'm not gonna fault anybody for letting them fly. Let them fly. You know. That's kind of also another thing. You know, you can look at pin ratios after a match, but like in a situation like that, like the guy's gonna sit hold down, he's gonna poke, he's gonna be shooting at tanks that are hold down anyway, and he's gonna take what he can get. You know. And if he shoots 4 and he hits 1, better than not shooting at all when you're not gonna be in a fight anyway. My personal thinking on it.
Very true, unless that reload hampers you to make plays, you know, quickly after that.
I mean, I think the biggest thing is that NSN just got to start to play a little bit more together. I think they did good in the beginning, and then when they kind of lost a few tanks, they rushed it. Like, no need to rush it. Like that. Like if that E4 comes around, he hits the guy on the track, he doesn't pin a shot. He's got to say to the Bad Chat, just wait for me to reload. Machine back around the corner. Make them shoot me. I'm an E4. They're gonna have to eventually, otherwise I'm gonna keep it in the face, and then go in and clip them out. If one of them shoots the E4, they both come from 2 different sides. Let's say the guy even kills the machine. Let's say he even kills the Bad Chat. The other guy gets a free clip on him. GG, game over. Like that E4 hitting the gun. I mean, if they would have lost that match, we probably would have had to end the stream. This would have been over.
Well, they missed up that play. Overall, NSN able
to
take that match, and now it's 2-1 in favor of L7. If NSN can get this map again, then we can. We'll be even going into L7's pick.
The other thing is, I mean, if NSN can clean this up a little bit and clean up their play a little bit, they can easily turn this and start to get wins in their favor.
So far, I would say you're not really seeing too much of a skill gap. Both teams obviously know their strats and sort of their base setups. The rotations have been a little finicky, but overall, you're seeing people move where they need to move and shoot when they need to shoot. Just a couple misplays here by NSN, allowing L7 to capitalize in their first 2 matches on Cliff.
Looks like one of the L7 players DC'd. So they're gonna hold off for a couple minutes so they can reconnect.
No problem. Something I'm noticing too, another thing about NSN, looking at the consumables of their team, some of their teammates, some of their players are not running food, they're running double repairs. But what's interesting is they're running, some of them are running like economy builds of small repairs and small med kits. They're running sort of a pub setup. That's interesting. Just looking through the last match's consumables, just we'll keep an eye on that as the battle progresses. But certainly, when you're playing in a match like this, you want to have every advantage you can have. If you're going to lose a driver, or you want to have that extra percentage.
I do that in Tier 3 pub matches. I want every advantage I can have. I figure, I'm old and I'm fat. That's enough of a disadvantage. I got to give what people give me. Yeah, take what you can get out there. Whether it's tanks or anything else for that matter. We got a DC. Who was it?
All I know
Big
is
Slice.
that it was just an L7 guy. The Big Slice was saying they had one.
No.
I don't know who it was.
I don't know. I can't actually figure out who it was.
Mr. Emil?
There he is. He's back. It was Emil. I think it was Mr.
Oh, it was Emil? Okay.
I mean, it doesn't really matter who it was. Alright, I finally got the chat up. I forgot to do that. Nobody's even chatting. Anybody even there?
It's in Matt Chat 1.
I was talking about your stream chat.
Oh, they were. They're probably watching the last match right now.
That's true.
It's been active.
We're kind of on a delay, so.
If you're out there in the comment section, who do you think is going to take the entire tournament GTL? Is it going to be Panda? Is it going to be UNL, NSN, or L7? Leave a comment and see who's your projected winner here.
A lot of people have been saying
as
it's
always,
L7 versus Panda, I think.
L7 versus Panda. And as always, make sure you follow and, if possible, subscribe to Dingy here.
I saw UNL week.
More streams.
They look pretty good. I mean, you never know. Everything can change in a week, believe it or not, especially on the internet. People who lose to remotes for the TVs. You never know what's going to happen.
It's going to be a while before you let that go, huh?
Colors change.
You never know. Things change, things happen.
Tanks is serious business, but
anything gets
looks
serious.
like L7's looks like L7's all ready to go here. They're buttoned up, got all their players ready, NSN obviously ready to go, and we'll begin the 4th match of this series.
Also, I think UNL's also got the advantage where they're the #1 seed, so them being a EU team, unless it's if NSN gets it, they are gonna have that server advantage. I mean, I don't know. I don't know the guys on L7. I only know a few of them, but I don't know who lives in California. I don't know who's got bad internet. I don't know who's in hotel rooms. I don't know, whose girlfriend's, running Netflix in the shower. You never know. Like these people, they don't care about your tank game. Understandable, but you start lagging, and it's like if you're in California playing on EU, that ping's got to get to you sometimes. And some people it doesn't matter. I play on EU, it doesn't really even matter for me, but I'm also East Coast.
L7 electing to have a more mobile lineup here with the 113s.
Yeah, they're going
Super
more
Conquer.
mobility here. They are going for that bleed. They are going to probably try to get, you're going to see them probably, F, G, H line. Those 3 lines are probably going to get right there, and they're going to look to pound these guys out.
30 seconds.
With them having E4s and Super Conquerors. If they can put the E4s in the back, kind of like G3. This map is so big, it's hard for me to tell. Like G3 and maybe H, then they can prevent the push, but we'll see. But I would expect to see, L7's gonna have the Super Conquerors right at F6. They're gonna have the machines poking with the 430U. Maybe 113s are gonna rush somewhere real quick and try to cut them off. Where if they're going the other way, they can get bleed on them. L7's coming out with a plan here. I'm calling it. Now, maybe they completely prove me wrong, but I would assume that they're gonna be looking for bleed, get the positions real quick. Just like I said, the east side of this map, you can get set up so much faster than the other team. Which means theoretically, if the other team's only got so many options to go, somebody's going to take damage.
Oops.
NSN left, L7 right. L7 obviously has that right side advantage here for the middle entrance. Can NSN bring this back and even up this matchup?
I would say this is a pretty big match on how this series is going to go. This is pretty big. In my opinion.
Looks like you're right there, Tubbins. Looks like they're heading right into that position you said.
Oh, they're gonna be doing something. They didn't take that mobility for nothing. Now here's the other thing. Remember, like I said last time, like Big Slice couldn't get out. If they got the 113s down there and they got the other tanks over there, like there's no escape for these machines and Super Conquerors now. Yeah, this E4 maybe. This Super Conqueror's walking right into. He's gonna get pounded.
Tef, Atheist, and Big Slice are gonna be. Yeah, Remy's gonna eat some shots here unless he can use that rock.
Like they're gonna have too many tanks. Like if Big Slice. Oh wow!
Max are eating Tef alive.
Too far. L7 has gone too
Tef
far down
one
the
shot
line.
now.
Now, on the plus side, both their machines overpoked. They took a lot of damage. They're both on reload.
Max
this
is gonna go down
good
here.
As dead. Yeah, this machine's good as dead. Remy's gonna be next after this guy goes down. This E4 has got to get his gun in. He's gotta back somebody off. And he bounced.
Archer's gonna have shots on Remy. Kalinka and Max both low health here.
L7, that is interesting that they elected to go all the way there, but on the plus side, you saw the machine's clip potential. It doesn't kill a tank.
Remy getting focused here.
Oh wow, he's getting a machine down. Now their machines might kill a tank. Yeah, they
Remy finally goes down. That Super Conqueror.
These Super Conquerors are in too good of a position right now for L7. Like
agreed.
Where NSN is, their Super Conquerors are sitting good. They are sitting
and
good.
Those E4s can only do so much.
This guy Johnny, because they just let him sit back there and just let him farm damage. I don't know.
Kalinka's gonna go down here next shot.
Looks like
Fawn's gonna take him down.
But they're just letting him go ham.
Spud and Mate are gonna go into Ape here once he's finished up. Oh, it looks like Ape's out actually. Fawn's still alive. Those E4s are just not doing enough in that back position. Those two E4s missed a couple shots here. Ghost
you gotta
and
remember,
Polly.
He can't shoot the Chinese tanks that push really aggressively. Okay, so they're out. And then you're shooting at hold down machines and Super Conquerors. Like good luck, like good luck.
Good shot there on Emil.
He had one good shot in the beginning. He bounced. L7's, they don't have
and he's gonna body slam Clever Fawn there, just drive on top of him. But Maid's gonna.
You can look at the health, and it's somewhat close, but L7's got 7 tanks alive.
Oh, Maid bounces a shot, and he's gotta kill Maid here. Puts in one. I think Tef's gonna have the counterfire. And Tef will take him down. Staz obviously getting ready to go down to Spud. And it looks like NSN's gonna fall to L7, ultimately 3v1.
Yeah.
L7 splitting with NSN on their own map, taking obviously 2 games on their own map. And then L7 will have their pick again of any map in GTL.
I mean, the thing was, is NSN comes out, they split that map, those machines are going to have nowhere to go. And when you're split and the other team's just running at you with 8 tanks, you're not going to win the fight. They weren't able, them not being able to get any of those Chinese tanks that push down that line through that gap, through the water being slow, them not being able to kill any of those tanks because those machines just weren't able to do it, was big. If they get a tank, there, they get another tilt tank there. Maybe you get a tank there, and that's one guy at a bad angle, but then you got the machines, you got the super conquerors, and you got those tanks over there. That's 3 angles they're all shooting you from. L7
And John
had a plan.
Archie will
They were
put
ready for
final
that.
shot here.
Big slice.
Match
I don't know
on
who's
Ghost.
calling. Maybe it's Johnny Archer calling from the back, but they had a plan.
They did. That water push along the bunker route definitely punished NSN early on. Yeah, those E4s.
They can do it on their own map.
Poly only going 6 for 1, 6 shots fired, only 1 hit and 1 penetration.
That 113 got there, didn't even do any damage, but he still killed 2 tanks. Like that was big. That was big, them letting them get there. I mean, that's pretty much. NSN did what they could, not terrible pin. Well, okay, not terrible pin ratio, but one guy. I won't blast him out, but they kind of did what they could, but it's not enough. They were just outnumbered too quick. I'm surprised that they didn't kind of realize that was coming. It's also maybe you contribute to that, and they're practicing against way different teams than L7 is. If L7's even practicing anymore, but
are you saying it's more of a European style, slower, more setup based?
Well, the thing is, it's never drastic. It's never drafted, but there's always a different meta. Like when we play against MSN, we scrim them a couple times. I saw things that I was like, wow, that's a good idea, but like nobody I play against does that. You know what I'm saying? So like, it's maybe MSN has never seen a team run that before like that, because you got to think with that lineup, if they've seen that before, they're like, wow, these guys are gonna push hard over here. Like they just didn't think that was coming for whatever reason. Which is surprising.
And their Super Conqueror obviously didn't know it was going to happen because he was caught out along with the machines and then over
Big Slice must
overpoke
be thinking he's big picking proc.
Yeah.
Must be thinking he's a big man.
I like it though. I like it though from L7. If L7 can 2-0 here, it's obviously game over for NSN, and this is the kind of map to do it. It all comes down to your rotations.
If you're L7, you can take a map and you can kind of look at this, and maybe this isn't the best train of thought to have, but you can kind of say, hey, even if we split here, we know the north side is going to be extremely strong on proc. Right? They're going to have to massively outplay us to beat us. So even if we split here, then we only got to split again. And obviously, if they can play Ghost Town and one-shot a tank out and force the other team to push into them, they're probably going to win Ghost Town too. So.
So far, it seems in the matchup, L7's been the aggressor, or at least is setting the tone and tempo of most of these matches, taking positions.
That was one match they did that. I don't know. They came out with a plan. I would honestly say that if you looked at the first match, if L7 was the aggressor, that match doesn't even get to where it did. You know what I mean? So I can't say that they're sitting out here, playing crazy aggressive. Now, with that being said, with this being L7's map, they probably have a plan. So, and I think that if you're L7 and you saw, hey, we came out with an aggressive strat, these guys kind of folded, they weren't ready for it, they didn't see it coming, they're probably going to try to do it again, if I had to guess.
Double ISM from L7 here, double machine so far from NSN.
Baby, which tells you absolutely nothing about what they're going to do.
That's very true.
Now, 2 machines on proc, I started to lean away from that. I wasn't a big fan of having 2 machines on proc. I honestly started leaning away from the machines. Like, even when you kind of see this match, I don't think it brings... Frontally, it's great, but I don't think the clip is such lackluster. You've seen it over and over again. This thing, it's not taking tanks out.
Double Super Conquer from NSN. On Procker, it'll be vitally important for NSN to hold on and just win these games. They've got to get a 2-0 here.
$60 TP. I like it.
60 TP.
I like it. I like it.
I think that's certainly the first time I've seen a 60 TP played on GTL. No, it was Nightmare. I remember Nightmare brought the delayed blitz on Cliff with the 60 TPs, but at least between these two teams, this is the first time seeing it from these two teams. John Man Archer in the 4005.
4005 on proc. Jesus. All right, let's see it.
So far, Big Dick Johnny's been on point. Can he bring it here in proc? Help L7 win this matchup and propel L7 into the finals for GTL.
I'd like to see everybody play version 4s for the finals.
They still would have to win two more.
Nothing but version 4s for the final match of the season.
Yeah, honestly, maybe it's going to come out.
On Ghost Town.
It's going to come out.
Best of 9 on Ghost Town. Just
right
out.
Right down to one line will probably work here. Never pin it. I don't know what it would do once it got there, but it would get there.
It wrecks.
NSN
That's
top,
all it
L7
does.
bottom.
It pushes and it wrecks.
Let's see what L7's got. L7's got to have a shot. I mean, what, L7 on the south? Yeah, L7's on the south. They took a 4005, so we'll see.
Did they fix the spawn issue on... Looks like they did. Okay.
Yes,
Yeah,
it was hot fixed.
Sure they did.
Alright, Staz is blue.
Now,
So I was making sure.
if NSN takes these heavy tanks and they put them at about E7, and Johnny gets to about H0, he can shoot HESH rounds on the spot into the side of their face.
It looks like both
no.
sides are.
No, he's
NSN's
going. Is Johnny going?
Yeah.
Go, Johnny, go! Oh, he's going. He's going. He's. If they have any tanks down there, like that super.
Ghost taking an early shot here.
So I don't understand why bad chats do that. Even our guys did that. They always take a shot, and it just kind of seems like it's for no reason. Because like, where's he gonna go now? He's gonna run to the back of the map anyway. Why didn't he just do that on where you couldn't be shot? But anyway.
So far, NSN is elected to take that right side and put all their forces over the tracks.
You see these two super conquers in this IS-7, like you see Doc, somebody's gonna get it. In about 20 seconds, 15 to 20 seconds, somebody's gonna get it. And I can't. Oh, this is not good. This is not going to be good. I don't think for NSN. These heavy tanks, they're gonna have to do something. And I don't know why they have this 60 TP all by himself.
Archer getting in
weird.
positions.
Did Johnny shoot yet or what?
Nope, no shots from Johnny yet. It looks like the super conquers for NSN are moving up right. It looks like NSN's tanks are moving up.
I like this.
They're
if they can kind of. Oh no, they stopped.
The machines have to just pressure Spud and Archer here. They've got to choose though. 4005. They are.
See
Like
all the
Max
tanks from the camera.
John Man Archer only for 453 on that. But Spud's gonna finish off the.
He's dead.
Yeah, it looks like we're gonna have poor reload management here. The machine's not getting Archer out.
Well, he's trying to ram him to death.
I think Spud's gonna reload before that happens, unless he's got controlled impact or something. He's only taking on 30 a hit. And Spud will confirm the kill on him. That's gonna seal it for NSN here.
Yeah, that's it. That's it.
John Manarcher's going to pivot here and just whap one of these IS-7s or Super Conquerors in the rear. And that 60 TP looking like he's getting ready to go down. He's been 1v4ing out in this field by himself this entire time. God bless him. Big Dick Johnny ready to fire. Is it going to be Infamous or a Ghost that's going to eat that shot?
It doesn't matter. This is way over. L7 hasn't even lost a tank. Those machines are gonna bleed going across that hill. They needed to at least bring the bat chat over there and go with them. Like, you can't just take two machines, push them into another machine in the 4005. Like, you should win. I don't know if they
down goes
across the hill, but I'm probably sure they did. But like, they should have just taken the bat chat with them. But one of the machines eat the shot. Let the bat chat get his whole clip off. He kills Johnny, then you're gonna have a 3v2 and kill him. Like, if that's your play, you can't just, hey, we're gonna go fight this 2-on-2 and take damage along the way. Like, it's not gonna happen. They took the
Max
5A,
doing
they
0
pushed him
damage.
through the water. Yeah, like you take the 5A, you push him through the water. He doesn't even play the game. He doesn't even shoot at a tank. The other machine doesn't even shoot at a tank. Like, the 60 TP, I'm taking back what I said. I don't like it anymore. Super Conquerors, not really good. Like, they just didn't play. You know, like, you get 8-0
1 here
on
for
proc,
L7. One more game,
big.
and they go home the
That's
victor.
big.
So far, pretty great play from L7, at least on that. Either that or.
Well, it seems like L7's coming out with a strategy and just executing, and just NSN just doesn't have an answer, doesn't have the rotations. Like, if you're going to say, hey, our plan is we're going to take 2 tanks, YOLO across the hill to fight another 2 tanks, you're not going to win. That's desperation. Or something got screwed up. Maybe they wanted the 5A to stay on top with them. Like, he goes through the water. I don't know if you should really ever be going in that water unless it's to just survive. I've never seen anybody who came up with a water push strat over there, but what do I know?
Riveting conversation, guys.
So
I'm
far-
loving it.
What happened?
Switch the spawns here.
A full minute of
Oh,
quiet. Moment of silence for NSN.
Yeah, it's too bad. You know, you look at the first 2 games and you kind of go, well, they lost by like 1 mistake. They lost by 2 mistakes. And then you kind of look at the last 2 matches and it's like, the L7 just executed their plan. They just didn't have any answer. Like, on no part of the map. Like, when L7 attacks on 3 sides of the map and wins all 3 sides, back-to-back games, that's not good. You know, like, I'm only talking about one team, you know, so it's half the content. That's what you get.
The
Well, I
momentum's
got-
certainly in L7's favor here going into the what could be the final match.
Could still be brought back. Don't get me wrong. You know, NSN looks like they're a little bit off. I've played against them. They're better than the last 2 matches show. I can honestly promise you that. But we'll see. I think they're aggressive. Hey, we're gonna set up. We're gonna bleed you, make you play us. That L7's doing. It's just not something that they were ready to handle.
With the 113, I'm thinking they're already tipping their hat to doing that 1-2 sort of push line strat where they just go down to that little valley and just come up behind and pivot and get shots back into the middle. That would be a nice coup de grace here to NSN.
Kuda, I don't even know what that is, but what this is a win.
Well, that should do it.
That's what they need. You can cut it, slice it, call whatever you want, but that's what they need. So, L7, 1 game away. That's it. Close out here on their map. I'm hoping NSN's got something in their back pocket. That's kind of the only bad side is that South Proc I think is harder to win. Most of these maps are gonna have a small advantage on one side of the map, and if you kind of blow the advantage side, it kind of puts you a little bit against the wall.
Strib or something from NSN, considering the Strib play earlier on Cliff.
Well, yeah, he did 3 pins and then he kicked him out of the lobby. I mean, like him making that poke to make that play, I could kind of see where maybe he says, he's not gonna one-shot me, but he's coming right over, his whole bottom of his tank exposed. And it seems to be like it's L7's either going to be able to kind of out-trade you a little bit, and they're going to keep those big guns, and they're going to bleed you, or they're going to come out with a plan, and they're going to make you play them. You got to be ready for it.
A 430U for each team.
Yeah,
430U.
I don't know. It got nerfed a little bit. I don't remember what the nerfs are. I'm not really big into reading all those notes and all the numbers. I kind of just play the tank. Hey, it's good, it's bad. But
that's what we got Zorn for, to be honest.
Yeah,
numbers
I
guy.
can't even read what he says either, though. Honestly, like, I don't even know what he's talking about at this time. I don't know. Like who cares? Like, oh, it gets 5%. It's got the best camo in a bush, and who cares? Like that's. We'll see. It's do or die now. It's been a long.
Certainly is for
season.
NSN on South, L7 North.
So either this 6. I mean, L7 was seeded 7th, and I guess they got hot at the right time, and people got cold. Sometimes that happens.
L7 looks like they're electing to go over the tracks and play the 890. NSN looks like they're going to make the field play, the 1 through 6. Big Slice obviously going to scout the middle and then make the crossover on the tracks to give his team some intel here on the position of NSN.
Yeah, see if he gets shot like every other bad chat that plays the game for no reason. I still don't understand that. There he goes.
Big Slice gets out and uses the buildings.
I see. You would think if you're going over here and you're going to get cap pressure, you wouldn't destroy all these buildings and like Big Slice just running through them. But I guess he's like, hey, I'm up 3 games. I don't care. Maybe Big Slice like, we don't even need the buildings anymore.
4 games.
And as I say this, they're running into the. No, they're not running into the water. See, L7's doing exactly what they kind of did on Airfield. They're taking a fast line up. They're going to get set up. This bad chat is about to find out that he's about to have a bad day. This guy's gonna have a bad day.
And he should know that they're there. They're all lit right now.
Well, yeah. I mean, he needs. I don't know.
Spud's electing to shoot to the middle. Abe's got to get counterfire here on Spud, or at least on Made.
He needs to do something. Oh, okay, that was one shot.
I think he missed his moment here.
I think if L7 just goes over the backside and just kills that bad chat and takes a couple of heavy shots and gets out, that's okay. I think you
good
just kill
rotation
that
by
bad
Ghost
chat.
to come back and good rotation by Ghost to come back and help Abe here.
Well, yeah. I mean, I hope he goes there. I don't, but this machine's going to be able to shoot, and unless this bad chat can really kind of poke and stop him. Good job. All right, Abe's playing, baby. Abe don't want to go down today. Abe's trying to hang in there. Aztec's going to come, give him a shot, track him. 113 just got buffed, a small reload buff. Seen a little bit more of it in comp. I kind of like it. I never actually played it myself, but it looks like some. Oh, somebody's dead. Somebody's
Emil
dead.
just went down.
Don't know where that happened.
I don't know.
Proc's too big. Again, L7 seems to use 3 sides of the map. Oh, now the machine's like, hey, you're on reload, Abe, and you're going to eat it. And he took no fire back.
Yeah, it looks like Emil. I think Emil actually got set on fire there. 3 shots in his engine is what it looked like.
I don't know if he bounced or missed.
Rem and Trip and Chirp
Ghost,
here,
Ghost has
centering the
got
middle.
to get Aztec out in his next shot. Or he's got to back
Spud's
up.
making
He's either got to say,
Spud's
hey,
making sure that's
I'm
not
not
going to
gonna
happen
play,
here.
I'm not going to fight you, or hey, I'm going to kill you. See, yeah, see, he shoots him, Aztec shoots another shot. More
Infamous
importantly,
sniping and covering
MSN
him.
does keep that bat chat alive, and that's maybe a 2-shot bat chat, which means we can eat one and still get a clip off later on in the game. That's huge. Bat chats are really late in the game, even though they got nerfed, even though they got a long reload, even though you can say the
NSN
gun's
loses
not
his
the
first
greatest.
tank.
Still big. Yeah, I don't really. I can't even see
Aztec's
the
got
whole
those
fight
peaks
here.
on Ghost.
Big Slice
Great,
is
great.
killing people. Where is Big Slice?
Up north.
Oh, they're shooting people in the back. See, oh man, they didn't. Oh man, they didn't even leave anybody back there to stop that.
They rotated. They
See, the thing
rotated
is,
one of their tanks
NSN
from
is now
A2
got to say,
to,
hey, we
to
got
J2.
tanks behind us. Their bad chat's in reload. He just killed 2 of our tanks. That means he's in reload. Let's not look at him to shoot him because he's gone. You're not going to see him, and then you need to kill these tanks over here. L7 doesn't even have anybody on top of the hill to farm. They need to kill these tanks.
Kalinka's going
Like,
to go
if
down here
it-
from Fawn and
That's yeah.
Slice
They need
here.
to kill the other tanks. Like, where is he going? Hey, I'm gonna charge out, which I'm not loaded. Oh, what do you have? A bad chat down here is almost loaded. Yeah. Like, how is that gonna work out good for that guy?
No
Like,
idea.
you got
Looks
2
like
shots over here. Yeah, you need to bring the 430
Kalinka,
from NSN.
one shot.
You need to get the bad chat over here, and they needed to kill these 4 tanks when Big Slice was in reload. They can still win this, but this machine's dead because he charges like he's gonna win this fight. That makes no sense at all. Then there's another
Kalinka
tank.
goes
There's another
down.
tank.
Remy goes
And
down.
oh, now they decide to push. Yeah, let's lose 2 more tanks and then we'll fight you. I don't like I don't mean to be
Terp's
like,
got to make the crossover
they
here.
were
He's
dead,
got to
but, like,
realize
that's kind of frustrating to watch. Like, they could still win this, but like Big Slice, like I told you guys,
There we
he's a
go.
bad
There's
chat.
the crossover from Terp.
He's got plenty of health and he's got a clip, and this guy's about to eat it.
Big
This
Slice
guy's
is
about
just
to eat Big Slice.
yeah. They're
And then
Big Slice on
Fawn's
reload.
gonna come
Terp,
in.
yeah, you're right. You're right. 11% health to 15%
But the
health.
thing is, like, you got a 430 camping over there. They got a bad chat at 430, you bad chat and reload. You know he's on reload. He just killed 2 tanks. Like, there's no more, hey, that guy's not going to shoot us anymore. Like, you need to say, they got 2 tanks over here. We got low tank. We have to kill these tanks before that bad chat gets on reload. Like, you got to know to do that. Like, your backup's against the wall. You're about to be done playing. And I don't know their comms. I don't know these guys. But, like, from a caller, newly commentator guy, that is frustrating.
Misplay
to
there by
watch.
L7, losing that guy. 2v3 here.
Yeah, but
NSN
Big
can
Slice
take
is
this, they
still
just
Big Slice is still a bad chat. Like, he can come in. He's got plenty of health. He says, "Hey, ISM, and shoot me. I'm gonna kill you." Other guys shoot me. I'm gonna just clip you out. Like,
As long as they can turtle here, as long as they can turtle and keep their bat alive, they've got a real shot. It just they have to
it's
allow Abe
until
Abe
Big Slice
to
rotates
farm
around
here.
the map and goes on top of the hill. Oh, I guess he can't go on top of the hill. Okay.
'Cause, yeah,
okay.
Abe's up there.
Good for you, Abe. I've been bad at working the camera. I've been kind of using the mini map, but it's too bad. We'll see. I mean, NSN's got to bring this back. You know, making things. It was kind of like L7 the first match when I watched him. I was like, man, they should just go kill these tanks.
Big Slice slowly rotating, orbiting on this map. He's gonna go to like K2 and maybe come around and try to get the IS-7. That's probably the key play there. Infamous, too healthy with 1.7k health. Ghost not
Alright.
spotting Big Slice. Big Slice is getting to knife fighting
Well, how is he
range.
gonna
Clever
spot
Fawn
him?
rotating
On
south.
the other side of an IS-7.
No, the rear of his tank.
What I
He
think
rotated
is
over that
going to
bridge.
happen, they're going to come around, this bad chat's going to get spotted, and both these guys are going to die. Where's the other guy from NSN? Where is he? He's over there.
430.
Oh, okay.
The bat shot shooting Clever
Bad chat
Fawn
on the
here.
hill spotted. He's going to get blapped in the head. That's one shot
Big
out
slice.
of him. That's two shot. Oh, good. Oh! Alright, that was not that bad from NSN. His IS-7, if he plays smart, Infamous Doc he's got to close the gap to make sure that this bad chat's either got to leave, or if he's gonna battle, he's gonna be able to
misses a shot there.
He's making plays, and Big Slice is gonna get. Oh, he hits the tank. Big Slice feeling the nerves. Big Slice is feeling the nerves.
You can just ring around the rosy here.
Oh, he's not loaded. Okay, now I know we can see that from up here, right? But realistically, okay, is that when you're in a 3v2, you should know when that bad chat is at.
Another missed shot.
Reloading, and that was not a good shot at all. And Big Slice is like, hey, I'm just gonna go over here now. I'm gonna reload, and I'm gonna show you that I'm just gonna kill you because I'm a bad chat. Pearson Doc's like, no, you're not. I'm gonna keep chasing you. There we go.
He'll eat one,
that's
but
a good pin. How hard
Big
is that
Slot
thing
bounces
hit?
the first one.
Oh!
440.
Oh, Doc does not
He
have
misses a
handbrake
second
on his
one.
game. Doc does not have. Oh, there's the handbrake. He's like, hey, now he's got it.
And
He's
Slice
coming
is
back
forced
in.
to reload. Slice is forced to reload.
I think
after
Big
that.
Slice made a misplay here. I think he went to Mr. I only had two in this type of shell, and I loaded them all. I definitely think that's what he just did.
So now he's going to be running heat, I would imagine, so his next shots.
That's fine. I mean, honestly, he will go through this upper plate. Or Big Slice is like, hey, I'm just going to draw this out. And
more importantly, 24 seconds on the clock here. 21. Big Slice is going to have to reload and kill him at a shot of not having a tie. Or, oh, I guess I'm not sure of the rules here.
They're going to play the map again. Oh my god, he dodged.
A bounce by Big Slice. A fire here
what
is
is
the last
going
saving
on
grace
here?
for Big Slice. He's got the oil, one more shot. Not enough.
We're gonna replay that one, boys, and that you don't get close to that, but you can cut this any way you want. Like, you let in that Super Conqueror die from NSN, from the bat chat. That's who clips him in the back, him in the 430U, and you say, hey, we just lost this guy, and we're not gonna do anything about it when they easily could. NSN played good, you know, they made good trades in the beginning, but when you're essentially losing your IS-7 and you're losing your Super Conqueror and you're not really doing anything, like, Abe gets 4 kills, that's a good game, but like, Big Slice at the end, 5k damage, 4 kills, probably the best game of the kid's life. Might be. I'm throwing it out there, Big Slice. It might be your best comp game you ever had. Besides the fact you reloaded, even though you didn't load a whole clip in. But you know, you looked at 430U and the bad chat, you got to kill the other tanks after they got done farming that first clip, and that's really what cost them from winning.
At least for NSN here, their hopes are still alive. Big Slice almost taking that round, coming down to around 2 seconds on the clock would have allowed him to get that last bat chat shot onto the 430U. So we'll see if there's any changes from NSN's strategy here on how to deal with L7.
Yeah, strategy should be is when we're taking shots in the back and we kill the tanks in front of us, let's kill them. You know, like it's hard. You know, like I don't know their comms. I mean, I can honestly say like just calling a whole GTL. I know what it feels like when people don't listen to you, and comms suck. Trust me, I know. Especially if you're probably down games and maybe the call is a little tilted, you know, and maybe somebody else is tilted. You know, people losing.
Maybe someone's
remotes.
got someone else blocked.
Maybe we got them blocked. You know. We got moms walking in bedrooms telling the kid he's got to get ready for college. You never know what's going on, you know. So you know, things happen, but you gotta. This is time where you either gotta, you know, pack it up or pack it in. That's it.
I guess we're switching to Muravenka? Is that correct?
Yeah, you don't replay a draw, but nobody gets a win. Now you're gonna keep going.
Gotcha. So now it's L7's map pick again, correct? Or NSN's
Now,
map
with that
pick.
being said, yeah, NSN, this is their map pick. NSN could have seen L7 play last week. I will say this. Scrimming against MSN, they were pretty good on Miro. They were. I also think that they're playing not up to their potential. Or L7 maybe is playing a little bit better. I mean, like I said, I think Big Slice is having the games of his life. But either way, we'll see. I'm gonna go get a drink of water. Desert, don't make awkward silence again, alright? We already got.
Yeah, keep talking, Desert. I need to get a drink too. I'll be right back.
So with this break, I'd like to ask you guys, the gentleman in the chat, who do you think's been the MVP so far this game? Obviously, we've had a killer performance by John Man Archer in a couple of his 4005 games. We've got pretty good bat chat play from the caller of L7, Big Slice, or maybe it's an NSN player who's sort of a dark horse candidate. Who do you guys feel is your MVP here? Because so far, it seems in those earlier games, the 4005 from John Man Archer was just the deciding factor in that explosive rain they had on Cliff and destroying 3 tanks essentially from full health. But we'll see if NSN can pull it back here. So far, double machine from NSN. Again, we're seeing those machines, but as we've seen in the past 5 or 4 games, the machines' pen ratios have been quite lackluster. I think that's a feature just of that tank with that terrible heat round, and you have to decide shooting at Super Conkers and IS-7s. Do you go heat or APCR?
One shot, not charge down the one line, not charge down the line at 2 tank. Like I don't. It's the little tiny things that are really costing NSN. Like there are so many matches where like if they kind of rotate a little bit better. I think they're really struggling with the L7s making them split up. Maybe they're used to playing in like 2 different groups, maybe one big group. I don't really know, but they seem to really be struggling with this.
Tubbins, what time is the Panda game tomorrow?
I think it's like 3 p.m. Eastern
It was the phase set it to 3, but nothing's been confirmed in Discord yet, so I'm not sure.
Okay.
From what I hear, it's been quote-unquote back channel confirmed, but nothing official.
Oh, what does that even mean?
Through private conversations outside of Discord.
The back channel.
Like you messaging and all that. It's been,
No,
from what I hear, confirmed, but through the GTL Discord, it hasn't been posted that it's confirmed. That's kind of what I meant.
I'm not a fan of the Kronwagen pick here by NSN. Again, the last time they had that only did 800 damage. And it's, again, a bad heat round on a non-DPM platform.
I don't know. I think it could work.
Double Super Conquer and double machine for both teams. The difference there in the 1Z and the Kronwagen.
All right. Here we go. Muravanka.
We'll see. I'm hoping MSN starts to bring this back. I would love to see it go down again.
NSN South, L7 North.
Ah, did it again. Okay. We're good. Ignore me, guys. Just keep
What
commentating.
happened?
Nothing. Don't worry about it. Nothing happened that I wasn't supposed to do.
Looks like L7 is going to take it right to them at 789. NSN electing to make more of that mid play, or no, it's either the mid play or they're going back towards the 1-2-3. I think they're getting that early DTAC on L7 and switching to that 6-7 line.
I think this can be good. Oh, I don't. Never really
Crawling
Innocent
fun out in the open.
what NSN doing. These super conquerors are out to dry.
Yeah,
just,
Turpy and Any.
Yeah, they just didn't pin shots. I would honestly think NSN, this would have been a good fight if they just would have went to the Fars. But with that being said, Johnny's in trouble. Johnny should be going
he
down.
is.
Should have played
Now
an
that
FV
goes
again.
free. Max again. It's just, man, this guy's having a rough day. This guy's just getting pelted. Now the other thing is order for NSN to get to the other tanks, they have to go through open ground. They're gonna get farmed. They're like,
NSN getting bled here.
L7's got hills. NSN.
Polly's
they
gonna go
have
down.
buildings
Here's
that
just
aren't
getting.
there.
Here's the Kronwagen. Kalinka again just driving into the enemy as a machine. Looks like he's already eaten one or two.
He is definitely
Big
not
Spud
a
and-
Terminator, that is for sure. Down to 500 already.
I like the pressure from Abel onto Big Slice at least on the outside there on that A line. But I think it's going to be too late and that Slice is going to get that reload in. Ghost and
No,
Ray pressuring
they
Emil.
have to kill the super conqueror and then go back to help their teams. I think it's too little too late. They still got all the tanks still got all as I say that one dies. But I just
50%
think
health to 23.
Them going to the buildings, in order for them to get back in the fight, they have to go through open ground. Truthfully, they probably just should have went to the cap side.
NSN 2 tanks versus 4 here, and this looks like it'll be the final match for NSN in the GTL series. And L7 will go on to play the victor, Panda versus UNL, in the championship.
With nothing but version 4s the entire time.
Ghost trying to hang on here behind that building.
Would have did better going
Fawn,
across the open ground.
Fawn and Tef obviously pushing up to punish. Abel trying to get shots on Tef and Fawn, but it's going to be too late. Ghost's going to go down. Spud obviously going to try to clean this up and bring home the victory. 5-1 for L7 versus NSN. And that should do it.
That's it. L7's going to be moving on, and we'll find out tomorrow who they play. That's a good match. I mean, I think MSN at the end of the day, just two little mistakes, too many little mistakes, I guess I should say, and it kind of sealed the deal for them. Looked like they were a little bit off today, and I think when L7 had a plan, they made it work. But that will be it. That will be it for us.
Dingy, I want to thank you for the opportunity to commentate alongside Sir Tubbins here. And again, for those watching, please follow. And if you have a Twitch subscription or anything like that, I believe Twitch is having a sale on subscriptions. Feel free to subscribe to Dingy here and of course
Yeah, it's
follow.
something like
And
half off. I think it's September or some catchy, corny name.
thank you NSN and L7 for showing up today. L7, good luck further into the GTL tournament, and everyone at home, obviously enjoy your weekend and maybe watch some college football. With that, gentlemen,
Nobody's watching
I'm gonna head
college
out.
football, dude.
Texas is playing right now against LSU.
Nobody's watching college football, dude. Either way, I'm gonna get out of here myself. Not gonna go
Alright.
watch college football. Catch you guys
Have a
later.
good one,
Thanks for
Zane.
having me, Stinger.
Have a good one, Cubs.
You guys take it easy.
You too. All right, guys. Thanks for stopping by, everyone. Everyone who gave me a follow earlier in the stream, I appreciate it. Thanks for your support. And tomorrow, like we were saying earlier, nothing officially confirmed. Yes, nothing officially confirmed yet for tomorrow's match. If that ever is confirmed in Discord, then I'll get commentators together and I will stream that one. Thanks again, everyone, and I will see you next time. Later.